Alrighty, this is my second video for network security class. I'm going to discuss about security solutions to the development of program code. First is user authentication. So what is it? So it is a process which allows device to verify the identification of someone that connects to the network resource. In other words, giving access to individual to the system based on their identity. There are many technologies currently available to authenticate users. For example, Firefox has its own authentication server. We can also build user authentication with Node.js, Express, or MongoDB. So what are the types of authentication? There are several types, among which I'm going to talk more in detail about this listed four. So first is logon authentication, which is done by entering password, smart card, entering PIN, or providing a fingerprint voice pattern sample just to prove to the system that you are the one who claims to be. Second is network access authentication, which verifies the user's identity to each network service that the user attempts to access. Third is IPsec authentication, that provides a mean for users to encrypt and/or sign messages that are sent across the network to guarantee confidentiality, integrity, and authenticity. Fourth is remote authentication, which is used to confirm the identity of users who connect to the network via remote connections such as dial-up or virtual private network. So there are other known types, which are passwordless login system, which is email authentication, which is one of the most universal passwordless authentication because anyone with email account can use this. Biometrics, which uses fingerprints and iris scan, face recognition, and other verification through biological features fall under this category. How can we improve user authentication? By encouraging users to create strong passwords, because once a password is very strong, it is very hard to crack that. Implementing SSO authentication. SSO is a process that lets users stay log on even after moving to different domain. For example, when a user logs into Gmail, they have access to other Google services. Using passwordless login. Many security experts believe passwords are obsolete and it is time to implement a passwordless login option. It is not only more secure than traditional credentials, but also more convenient for the users. So, authorization to control access to information for users. Authorization is very much credential focused and dependent on specific rules and access control lists preset by web admins or data owners. Access control refers to the more general way of controlling access to web resources. Specify the process for granting and revoking user access control rights on the system, whether it be a manual process, automatic upon registration or account creation, or through an administrative front-end tool. So try to align your access control mechanisms as closely as possible to your organization's security policy. Many things from policy can map very well over to the implementation side of the access control. Acceptable time of day of certain access, type of users allowed to see certain data or perform certain tasks, and such things. This type of mapping usually work the best with role-based access control. A successful access control protection mechanism will combine aspects of each of the following models and should be applied to user management, code, and application integration of certain functions. And this is the end of my second video. Please do let me know how if I am skipping any information or any subtopics or any related information to any of this topic. And thank you.